got it. Smile, it's all right here. We got it. We want to make your dreams come true. You'll get a great buy at Bradley's today. Smile, smile, smile.
And welcome to the Oddity Archive, the show that keeps its promises, albeit at times unintentionally. But anyway, that's it for today's archive. Join us next time when I start promising Volume 2 of local commercials and then take 2 years to actually make it. And a mere 26 months later, here we are. So anyway, I've got a lot of ads lined up for you today, so let's just get right down to business. And indeed, why don't we start with the biggie? And the all-time biggest staple of local TV advertising, at least here in the States, has to be that of usually attorneys, but just legal representation in general. And specifically the attorneys, these guys just love to give themselves these wholly unoriginal but hopefully intimidating nicknames. So, case in point, keep an eye out for 2 totally unrelated attorney ads in this compilation, and they both like to call themselves the Hammer. Maybe they ought to sue each other. Anyway, grab those crutches and put on that neck brace, because today is payday.
One of the most important steps in a personal injury case is a fast, thorough investigation of the facts. Right from my desk, we can send a team of our staff investigators to the scene of an accident to investigate and photograph it.
They live in that van, don't they?
And get their statements down on videotape.
Assuming they're still at the
Getting the
scene.
facts straight is vital in winning the case.
Edward M. Bernstein and Associates, attorneys at law. The first step in a personal injury case.
Take the first step.
But my leg's broken! You're a cruel man.
Victims! Victims! Victims!
He seems to think the Beetlejuice method works for gathering clients.
Call me their last resort. I accept injury cases that most lawyers won't take.
Because they're not stupid.
To all the cash you deserve. I'm Jim the Hammer.
Looks more like a raw peeled potato.
1-800-546-7777. 1-800-546-7777.
Just because the teleprompter's text is bold doesn't mean you have to yell.
Injured? Is there anything wrong with wanting a huge pile of cash for your injuries?
Even if they're self-inflicted?
You want the biggest, fattest money award possible. And that's just what Lowell, the Hammer Stanley, will go after. A big, fat cash award. Everything legally possible.
Though we are open to persuasion.
For all the money we can, as fast as we can. Lowell, the Hammer Stanley. 459 cash. 459 cash. We hammer and squeeze.
But it'll cost you extra.
He ran that stop sign, and the next thing I knew, I was riding in an ambulance.
When you're hurt in a car wreck, call me immediately. It's the best call you can make.
I called Frank Azar right away. Doctors, car repairs. I needed help, and I got it.
Call 757-3300, and you'll get immediate help. I'll take care of you, your car, and get you your check.
Do you know what this is? A check. And do you know who got it for me? Frank Azar.
Who's going to pay for this? This car wreck wasn't my fault, but his insurance company is giving me the runaround. I don't have money to pay for this hospital.
Evidently the hospital doesn't either.
And I may lose my job. I'm calling R.A. Gabriel, that attorney. Oh, what was his number? Oh, 748-7...
It's one revelation after another with this lady.
You're right. Call R.A. Gabriel.
Wait, lady, this is Pizza Hut. It's no big secret that the archive tends to be very US-centric, And it's just as well because, according to my YouTube stats at least, about 70% of the archive's viewership is right here in America. But I figured, well, yeah, I do spend an awful lot of time with just American stuff, so, maybe I ought to take us on a little field trip. So I decided to look to the archive's second biggest viewership, which would be the overall United Kingdom. And so I went looking for ads, and I just didn't really find much of anything. And I think I figured out why. And it's got to be because, geographically speaking, the UK just isn't that big. I mean, I think the whole thing is about the size of New York State, so yeah, local and even regional ads just aren't that much of a thing. But having said that, I did find one, and you'll see it later in the episode. But anyway, the UK didn't pan out, so I figured, how about the archive's third biggest viewership? And that is actually a tie between Canada and Australia. And I looked at both, and the cold hard truth is that Australia just had the more interesting ads, so Australia it is. And a lot of these ads I picked out come from this town in Victoria called Bendigo. And if the ads are anything to go by, it kind of looks like Australia's answer to beautiful downtown Aurora. Anyway, one last point of business before we start. In the name of full disclosure, there is one ad here that I'm not sure is actually local, but it was just too stereotypically Archivian to pass up.
Greyhound Motors, Blue Ribbon Service. We're getting better all the time. Greyhound Motors, friendly attention.
We can't afford more than some slides.
We're the people you can trust. There's no hassle, there's no fuss.
The way we're gonna rob you blind.
Greyhound Motors, Blue Ribbon Service.
Well, that's comforting. They have so many breakdowns they need their own bus.
Motors every time.
Ladies, be a winner this spring with an outfit from the Echuca Bargain Centre.
Bless you.
Echuca Bargain Centre brings you fashion at a budget price.
Actually, we pay you to take the clothes.
Evening wear, casual and colourful. You'll look great.
After a few drinks.
Feel good. Be first past the post in one of the many styles now available at Echuca Bargain Centre, the store where the fashion-conscious are winners. You'll love Echuca Bargain Centre's variety of fashions, all at budget prices.
Echuca Bargain Centre, single-handedly responsible for the great Australian infertility epidemic of 1988 to 1992.
If you don't buy your next lounge suite from me, you need your head ripped. Don't hop around talking to parrot-like salesmen who don't speak your language on price.
Parrots don't like my price?
No, at Lounge Discount is $2.98 with freebie, or this soft-touch leather look $2.98 with freebie. What's the freebie? A Polaroid land camera with flash worth $70 for nothing, yeah.
Can I just get $70 off my furniture instead?
The freebies go with all these suites. Lounge Discount is 771 Sydney Road, Brunswick.
What just happened?
Hey, Groovers, if
Groovers?
videos, there's only one place to go, Video Locomotion. That's right, they're open from 10 a.m. to midnight, 7 days a week, and they'll even fill your car with petrol. What more could you ask for?
What, no pizza place and massage parlor built in? You Aussies are so far behind.
Just walk right in from West Terrace or Curry Street. Don't forget to open the door first and walk through the Focus Video box office and choose from over 1,000 movies.
Please let there be an elephant in his pajamas.
Rent for $4 a day or a weekend. Nifty, huh?
You can buy everything you need for home video entertainment.
Well, crappy imitations of.
National, HMV, Ekai, Sharp, and Sanyo.
The new Focus Video Drive-In puts you in the best seats in the house.
Largely because that salesman follows you home and acts out the movies.
Once upon a time, Handy Bear was really worried. He couldn't find anything to stop his chair from rocking to and fro. He was very sad.
That was barely a pun.
Ad on telly for Bendigo Foam and Rubber. I'll go straight down, he said, and see if they can help me. When he arrived, he was very surprised because they had every kind of stopper he could imagine. And insertion rubber, and grommets, and ceiling rubber, and Bailey channel, and windscreen rubber. There was just so much rubber.
And I bet they still don't have a belt for my CED player.
Life a little more bearable.
So this is what happened when Frank Spencer tried to open an ad agency.
Feeling kind of peckish?
Dial a chicken! We've got chicken, hot juicy chicken. Dial a chicken, dial a chicken.
God, these fetish lines just keep getting weirder.
Free fast delivery to all metropolitan areas.
Never mind.
And family dinner. Great value at only $15.50. Plus other great menu items.
Largely unidentifiable ones.
Dial a chicken!
Give us a ring!
Not a prayer. The last time we looked at local ads, I devoted a segment to furniture stores. And the big complaint I got over that segment was that I didn't include anything from Archiveland's own most famous furniture salesman. And his name is Jake Jabs, and he's got this now chain of furniture stores called American Furniture Warehouse. But for the uninitiated, Jake Jabs is basically the Cal Worthington of the Rocky Mountain region, right down to the wild animals. So I've rectified the situation, and I've included an ad for American Furniture Warehouse in this block, but alas, no wild animals here. And aside from that, if you remember the episode I did on the random batch of audio cassettes that I'd found, I played part of a radio ad for you on that one for a place called Levine's, right here in beautiful downtown Aurora. And I had no idea that there were ever any TV ads for this place, but pretty recently I found one, and I've included it here. So we got that going for us. But I think the real attraction this time out is this is going to be the much, much belated archive debut of the all-time heartbreaker / lady killer of the furniture world. I'm talking about the man, the myth, the legend, Bargain Bernie.
It's grand to find a comfortable chair when you're getting on a bit. Or
These granny Daleks are so not intimidating.
Shackleton's, you know. Shackleton's original high seat. Never thought it'd be so easy to get in and out of.
I hate that.
First she sent for their brochure, then went to the showrooms. They'd over 100 chairs to choose from.
Evidently all the same chair.
High seat chair, it's lovely.
Her dying thoughts.
Listen to what people are saying about Levine's.
Prices are great.
The selection was great.
These customers all seem to be in this ad at gunpoint.
All the prices were very reasonable. The selection is fantastic. The prices are great.
I know I can find what I'm looking for every time I come.
Twice a day.
Lowest prices, the highest quality, and the best selection.
The only place to buy furniture is at Levine's. See our ad in today's Denver Post. Isn't it time you shopped at Levine's?
Best SCTV sketch ever.
Daddy, can I have a waterbed? Please, Daddy, can I have a waterbed?
Go ahead and look, and I'll be along in a minute.
Just gotta get a drink first.
Daddy, come here. This waterbed's only $119.
That's right. You get a waveless mattress, and it weighs only 300 pounds.
Oh my God, Bob Ross is missing half his robe. Call the authorities.
$15 and shown for $399. Okay, Kim, you can have the waterbed, and Daddy loves you.
No crap, she got the waterbed. Dad owns the company.
Folks, I'm here to tell you Superior Waterbeds is having an incredible sale. Don't listen to him. We're not having a sale.
We're just marking up the prices to mark them down again.
Those trucks writing those orders. I need a rest. I need a sale. If you've ever dreamed of owning a waterbed, now's the time. Our prices are low enough as it is. I can't take them.
Does the Mafia own this place?
And remember,
don't answer that.
sleep like a baby on a Superior Waterbed.
Waterbeds, keeping chiropractors in business since 1975.
I'm Margot Salou of Decorators Gallery.
Aw, yeah, Bargain Bernie.
Get one free. Buy this handsome Lane Action recliner and get the second free. Buy the Sealy Posturepedic mattresses and get the box springs free. Buy a yard of Salem Century carpet and get another yard free. Buy a $349 Air swivel rocker and get one free.
Nice editing.
And get the second one free. As Bargain Bernie says,
All I want to do is save you money. Buy one and get the second one free.
Buy a lamp and get the second one free.
At Decorators Gallery in Parkdale Plaza.
Only 3 seconds a bargain, Bernie? Yeah, any more would probably be too awesome. Given my admitted addiction to particularly old AV gear, you'd think that this next block of ads would really have awakened my geekdom, but actually all it made me do was it made me realize just what a bunch of total dorks us AV nerds are. So, anyway, the most notable ads in this next block are actually the first two. And in one of them, you've got this very mousy woman who wants so badly to do the whole Crazy Eddie yelling pitchman sort of thing, but she simply doesn't have the personality for it. Or much of any personality, for that matter. And then conversely, there's this, again, so-called crazy pitchman who actually pretty ably out-crazies these other so-called crazy pitchmen.
If you don't buy from me, you're losing money. I'm breaking the competition.
Hey, not my flat screen.
Go. Michael for $69.95. Computer, $199. And you know the fax? $129.
He talks so fast his mouth can't keep up.
Radio AM/FM mini system. 19-inch color TV for $99. My big screen starts at $4.99. Dive a little Save-A-Lot.
Dive a little Save-A-Lot?
Attraction Avenue located at downtown LA between 2nd and 3rd, 1 block east of Alameda. Wow!
He scared his own ad so much he gave it the hiccups.
Linda's soundtrack's sick. She stopped making sense.
Keep your cents, keep your dollars, have a camcorder.
Have it for no money down, no payments till 87.
You'll still be paying it off when the damn thing dies in 88.
Quality price $11.99, $52 a month.
Don't pay me.
You might as well get this huge Hitachi big screen 50-inch TV, 4 times bigger than a 25-inch.
And the shows will suck 4 times as much.
I'm feeling better.
Uh-oh, better hurry to Soundtrack now while it's no money down, no payments for 90 days.
If you accept the 90-day grace period, your APR will increase to 97%.
From High Technology, the computer store, introducing Apple II.
God, this is like an ice pick through the ear.
Hook it up to your TV to create dazzling color displays.
Or you could just use a spirograph.
Or you can balance your checkbook.
Or you could use a pen and paper.
Kids can teach themselves arithmetic.
Pencil and paper.
Or the family can invent their own Pong games.
Or buy a ping pong table.
Endless. It's called Apple II, the personal computer. See it at High Technology, the computer store.
These things will never catch on.
We're the Salmons from Salmons.
Funny, they don't look like fish.
Just for you. The finest quality products.
Best prices.
And the fastest service.
What's your favorite sporting events on these super screens?
Relax to the audio sounds at Salmons. Our home video system will blow your mind.
We're the Salmons from Salmons.
Dial 696-8855 for easy directions to Salmons Electronics in the Meadtown Center on Route 23 Butler and next to Shoetown on the Hamburg Turnpike, Wayne.
Shouldn't Hamburg have the Meadtown Center? Or was that Meadtown?
When American Sound says all around, they mean 3 great locations: Sunrise Mall, Florin Mall, and Freeway Close at Watt Avenue and Highway 880. And they mean all around in stereo systems. Everything you need, like this great Sansui system with a full...
Hey, you got John Ford Coley and my Sonny Bono. You got Sonny Bono and my John Ford Coley.
Receiver. A fantastic system, and at the American Sound price of only $333. Only one of over 120 systems in the $200,000 inventory. American Sound all around Sunrise Mall, Florin Mall, and Watt Avenue at Highway 880.
And that's what all your music will sound like coming out of those mostly empty cabinets. For today's final batch of ads, I'm actually gonna break my own rules. So anyway, let me explain. Late last year, when I was starting to kick around the idea for this episode, I put out the call on Facebook and Twitter for suggestions for local ads. And clearly, most of us don't understand local because, more than anything else, I was getting requests for ads for defunct department stores, most of which had hundreds, if not thousands, of locations at their peaks. In fact, the first ad you're going to see in this next block, I think it aired in pretty much the entire eastern half of the country. But, anyway, let's seriously stretch the definition of local here and see who'll give us that real great deal on that coffee maker.
Like the way we're gonna
little boo-boo in the ad there.
make Zare your store.
Zare knows when you come in for an advertised item, you want to find that item. So we're going to try to keep our shelves stocked.
Come along and say that Zare.
If we have to give you a rain check, we'll give you an extra 10% off when you come in to pick it up.
Your item will also mysteriously be a bit water damaged.
All out, right?
Ta-da!
Hey, this isn't what was in the ad.
I just made Zare my store.
It's the Caldor Thanksgiving Holiday Feast, Friday from 7 a.m. to 12 noon only. Take 15% off everything in the store. Take home doorbusters like an RCA 4-head VCR.
Minus the eject button.
Proctor Silex 12-cup coffee maker.
Minus the pot handle.
Hudson Valley 6-foot Christmas tree.
Minus the base.
RCA personal CD player.
Only one ear on the headphones.
Junior Jetstreamer skates.
Only 2 wheels per skate.
10-channel cordless phone.
Minus the buttons on the handset.
On Friday, only 5 hours from 7 a.m. to 12, only at Caldor.
Caldor. Hey, you said you wanted 15% off. You got it.
What's Rich's customer satisfaction policy?
Cry us a river?
Every purchase must please you.
Assuming you're into one-legged nutcracker dolls. Why do I get the feeling this store is really disorganized? Witchcraft!
Whenever you come to Rich's to shop, no Rich's sale is ever closed until you're satisfied.
Assuming you have the guts to enter the store.
For 100 happy years.
Which, coincidentally, is how long our merchandise has been sitting on the shelves. Yeah!
We got it.
Great, another one of those ads that's too hip to tell you what they're selling.
We got it.
So they're selling drums, hot dogs, clothes, artificial insemination.
You'll get a great buy at Bradley's today. Smile, smile, smile.
No, Bradley's, you're not selling me a mime. I've got 6 of the damn things already.
The mood is set. The lights are low. Where's the best place to buy a great stereo?
Corvettes has more of what you're looking for.
I am so hiring those singers next time I move.
Full of famous brand stereos, we've got lots, including the newest by Panasonic, Fisher, and Pioneer. You'll find the newest radios, too, from portables to digital clock radios, plus a whole host of tape recorders.
And look at these low Corvettes prices.
Where?
What's the team? What's the score? I need a new TV set. What's the best store?
Was the costume change really necessary?
There's more in store for you at Corvettes. From Panasonic's battery portable TV to Sony's new electronic tuning, plus the latest videotape recorders.
And look at Corvette's low prices.
Only $1,100 for the VCR.
In home entertainment.
Screw the date, screw the game. Let's hang out at Corvettes and play some Volley 6.
You at Corvettes.
Well, that's it for today's archive. Join us next time when I Frankenstein together the ultimate catchy commercial jingle. But to tide you over until then, here's what I've come up with so far.
We'd like to make more of what you're looking for. There's
hot and juicy chicken.
We got it. Come along and say that. Corvettes has more of what you're looking for. There's more.
Hot and juicy chicken.
We got it. For
hot and juicy chicken.
We're going to try to keep our shelves stocked.
For you at
Greyhound Motors, friendly attention. We guarantee you be